What's good, everybody? It's your boy Joe from Beyond Soul Podcast, where we bring you sneaker influencers slash YouTubers slash people in the sneaker space where we talk about shit beyond just the shoes. Once again, I say this every time. Everybody's got a life beyond just the sneakers. Right here, we have the guest, Topz World in the building. Topz, I appreciate you pulling up, my brother.
Thank you for having me, man.
Tell me, where are you from?
Me, I'm from the slums, man. The South, Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida.
Yes, sir.
From Miami, like the city, or are you from like a suburb?
No, I'm from Miami, Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Hialeah. Um, to me, Miami is Hialeah. A lot of people see Miami as like South Beach, stuff like that. But Miami is pretty big for a city. But yeah, I think Miami is Hialeah, Florida. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that live down there could agree with me, on that. Yeah, my Hialeah is humongous, bro. It's huge. It's huge. But yeah, born and raised in Hialeah, and then as life kept progressing, we kept moving a little bit more north of Hialeah, which will be like Miami Lakes, Carroll City area, stuff like that. So yeah.
So your name is Adrian Ruiz. Where did Topz World the name come from? What influenced you to call yourself Topz World? Did someone else call you Topz World? Where did Topz World come from?
All right. So we're going back into time.
All right.
I think we're going back to like maybe 2002. So back in 2002, I used to have a good friend of mine named Alex, and he basically he wanted to become like a what do you call those, like a DJ, but not like a physical like music DJ. What do you call those radio DJs, like that speak on the mics all the time? Like he was a really good speaker, right? But
Okay.
like with like music.
You want to be like a
background.
host?
Yeah, like hosting
host?
stuff and
Okay.
stuff like that. So we decided to start a company called Fantasy Entertainment, and then and that's when I started learning how to DJ, and then me and him started learning how to DJ together. And then a lot of people used to call me Yogi when I was small.
Yogi.
Yogi. Um, for whatever reason, that name just stuck because of my older brother, right? So long story short, yeah, the one day I was playing with cards, not playing with them, but I was opening card decks, Topps card decks, and I had a bunch of them. And then at the time I had a girlfriend. Like she wasn't my girlfriend, but she was a good girlfriend of mine. She was like, "Yo, you should call yourself Topz," like but I like a little twist to it. So what I did was I took a P out and I took the S and turned into a Z, and that's how I became.
So that's
to
how
be.
Topz World came from opening up Topps cards?
Yeah, Topps cards. Yep.
Yeah, you just stuck with it. How long ago was that? Do you remember the year? Or
Dude,
you don't have to know the year, but...
yeah, like 2002, 2003.
Oh, damn, that was a long time
It
ago.
was a long time ago. I was leaving. I think it was transitioning from middle school to high school. No, actually, no, I was in high school. So, because I graduated 2004. So yeah, I was in high school, sophomore year, junior year, going into junior year.
Damn, bro, I've known you for what, 6 years now, and I had no idea where that originated from. I have no idea. I never asked.
Dude,
I never thought to ask until I started making a podcast. I figured, no, let me ask him.
dude, what's crazy is that there's a lot of stuff we don't know about each other and
Yeah, that's a
become
fact.
close.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope. I think me and you have gone through a lot of struggles together, and this whole like internet, sneaker YouTube, and just life in general. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate having you as a friend. To be honest with
Same
you,
here, bro.
I don't want to get aw moment, but hey, I guess we're gonna have to, at one point.
So we know you're in the sneaker space. You do a lot of YouTube videos. You're starting to pick them back up now. What do you do for a living? What's your 9 to 5?
So my 9 to 5, my bread and butter is I'm an HVAC technician. Right now I currently run a project group, life-changing job. So that's why YouTube kind of had to take a little bit of a pause, in life in general. But yeah, because I have to travel now for work. So basically that takes up a lot of my time. And since that makes me more money than YouTube, I kind of had to put YouTube as not as much priority as it used to be.
So what got you into sneakers and to start a YouTube channel?
Ooh, that's a good question. So technically, I've always been intrigued of like YouTubers. Like I've always been like, yo, I think I can do this type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I seen like here I'll give you an example. It's always been a dream of mine to move to Orlando, so I used to watch a lot of Orlando content. Right? There's this YouTuber called Tim the Tracker or Tim Tracker. Right? I was very intrigued how basic his content was, when it came to like doing Disney updates for Disney, Universal, everything that Orlando had to bring to the table. So I watched a lot of that, and I watched a lot of sneaker YouTube, like people like Mike Rich and people like Tony D2 Wild, Bod RC. Um, I used to watch a lot of smaller content creators in the sneaker space, people like Rob Dollar and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just it was something that I was like, man, I feel like I do it. You know, I feel like I'm a person that I can speak to anybody, I can talk to whoever. Like I'm not shy or anything like that, and I felt like I can work good in a camera, right? But yeah, that's basically how I came about, and I wanted to start doing like family vlogs. But you already know Jerica don't play. She's like, nah, but no camera. I was like, damn, for real? I was like, come on. She's like, look, man, you buy all these goddamn shoes. Why don't you you watch videos on them, and you buy the shoes and all that stuff? Why don't you do content based on that? So I was like, cool. I will start doing it. And so I changed the YouTube name from the Ruiz family to Topz World. So, and she gave me the name. She was like, name it Topz World or something like that. I was like, okay.
But I thought you said Topz World came from when you were like fourth grade or some shit, or like
yeah, the name Topz. People know me as Topz.
Oh, okay, so you called it that. Okay, so it was
Topz.
Topz before. She said called Topz World.
So
okay,
she just
all
called
right.
it Topz World. I'm like,
Got
all right, cool, let's get it. Topz World it is. So then that's where she let me, do my thing. And but as starting off, of course, you don't make no money on this shit. It's just mainly, grind every other day, dropping a video. So living in Miami, moving to Naples, Florida, is when I started doing YouTube back, and I believe I started 2017. Started dropping content on YouTube, and then about 2018, late 2018, I started doing sneaker reviews on YouTube. And before I started doing the sneaker content, I was buying sneakers about a week or two early. And shout out to the sneaker plug out there in Fort Myers. My girl Krez, she used to hit me up, be like, yo, we just got these, boom, boom. And she used to give it to me like $20, $30 over retail, until the owner started catching game and started charging StockX prices.
So she was pretty much backdooring you the pairs with like 20 on top in her pocket?
Yeah, 20 top on her pocket. She... Sometimes I hook up a friend. I think I hooked you up maybe once or twice. People like the Vintage, Keep Pushing Kicks and stuff like that at those times that we were, dropping early reviews. And, I wanted to let the homies eat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how it basically came about. And from there, it just kept going as much as I could.
All right, so I've known you for, like I said, the past 6 years. Tell me 3 things that try to think of me or somebody else doesn't know about you. Something that would be like, what? I didn't know that. 3 things.
3 things? Damn, that's kind of hard because I feel like I'm an open book. And sometimes I feel like people think I be capping, but I just be outrageous, man. I'm just an outrageous person. And I think a lot of people do see that in me. You know what I mean? Like me being outrageous, I kind of like speak my mind. Not in a bad way, in a good way. I like to put a smile on people's faces. So I don't know if you knew that about me. I don't know if you noticed.
I do.
Yeah,
I know
so
you're a natural happy person, even in the shittiest of situations. You always try to keep a positive outlook. So,
dude, I've been in the most shittiest situations in my life, and I try to put a positive outcome to it because I feel like that's what helps me get out of the shitty situation. I've always been a person that I'm a go-getter, no matter what hole I dig myself into. But one thing that you probably don't know about me, man, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm like an open book, bro. Like I feel like I don't hide anything from anybody. I hide more shit from my wife than I hide from you. You know what I mean? Or somebody else,
shout out to Jerica.
Yeah, sorry, baby. It's true, because she's the boss. You know, at the end of the
I
day,
feel
we
you.
gotta call it down the middle. She's the boss. So, like, you know, if I feel like I'm doing something wrong, yeah, Joe will know before she'll know. So, I don't know, man. Really, jeez.
Give me one thing. Give me one thing. So you think people don't know about you? You know what's crazy?
Did you know I'm 48% black?
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
Nigerian. I got like 18% Nigerian. Everything else is around Africa.
Mom side, dad side?
Both sides.
Both sides. All
It's
right.
crazy. More heavier on my mom's side, but yeah, both sides. I did the ancestors in me. I think it's ancestors in me or sister.
Ancestry.com or
Com.
something?
Yeah, I bought it from my wife, and she's like, "Oh, I'm intrigued to see what you're about, huh?" I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna
So
really know where I
what's
come
the other
from."
52%?
Spanier, and then of course Cuba. Um, Spanier. Shit, we even got some Philippine in us and all that stuff. It's crazy. We're like a mix of freaking salad that has all kinds of shit in it. From grapefruits to freaking nuts and berries, 4 different dressings on it, you know. But yeah, man, I'm happy, you know, of my I guess what we call it heritage, you know. Shout out to all my Latinos out there. Appreciate you.
All right, so we're going to start off a top 3 segment. Right off the bat. Don't keep the answer too long. Just try to get quick and easy. What are your top 3 favorite YouTubers that you watch currently? And don't take it personal if your name's not on here. I say it every time. Just because you don't watch you consistently doesn't mean he don't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's true. But 3 YouTube channels that I like to watch. DDE, Daily Driven Exotics, is like my go-to every morning.
That's like a car show?
Like
A car?
car channel. Exotic cars like Lambos, Ferraris, and stuff like that. I watch that religiously 9 a.m. every morning. When it drops, I'm watching. All right, those guys' content is amazing. I've been watching a lot of politics lately.
Politics?
Yeah, like politics stuff. It's very interesting what's going on now.
Like who? Like Crowder and all them other people?
Yes, a little bit of everything.
Like little interviews?
Yeah, like little interviews. Other YouTubers reacting to shit that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want. I guess we could call that in general. I guess that the politics side of things. Yeah. You got to kind of educate yourself of what's going on in the world. Like you can't just hide from it. So like if you agree or disagree on whatever's going on, it's something you should. I believe everybody should kind of at least participate in. You know what I'm saying? It's because where we live at. You know, if you live here in the United States, you kind of want to know what's going on with the government and stuff like that. So
any specific channel for that or person?
No, so there's a couple YouTubers. I think there's a LA Nation or something like that. Some guy, he's in another country, but he's from like Brooklyn or whatever. I like his stuff because I think he speaks funny as hell. And there's 2 other guys that I like to watch too on this whole politics stuff, but I don't remember their name right now from the top of the head. But that's like one of my top 2 things, DDE and politic shit right now. Is basically like my go-to, but second, my third favorite, like that I like to watch religiously too. Shit, I like to also I watch a lot of car content. There's a YouTuber called Scrap Life, and what they do is they go to the auction, they buy cars from the auction that are broken, and he fixes them. But I just like the way he puts the content together, man. It's amazing, bro. Like it's all about like how you produce the content at the same time. You know what I mean? And I really love that. And then can I throw an honorable mention there?
I'll allow it. Let's do it.
An honorable mention. Shout out to my boy ETC Zaya. Ease the Crave. I watch him pretty much every time he goes live, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
What are your top 3 favorite gifts you've ever received?
Top 3 gifts. I don't get a lot of gifts, Joe.
Okay, you got top 3.
One of my favorite gifts is when shit. I gotta remember one because like it's been a while. Gift. Shit, as a gift. Shout out to my boy Sneaker Jack. He gave me a pair of Griffies. One time.
Okay.
A pair of Griffies, dope. Still have them. My mom gave me a gold chain when I was a child. I remember that. Like as to this day, I picture it like everything that happened with it. And
Shout out to Mama Topz.
and my children, my wife giving me my children. Pretty good gifts right there.
That's a great answer. There you go.
I love my kids.
No honorable mentions.
No
Top 3 favorite music artists of all time.
Top 3 favorite music rappers or artists, anything?
Music artists.
Music artists. 3, I'm going to go with...
Doesn't have to be in order. Doesn't have to be in order.
Oh, doesn't have to be in order?
Top
Okay,
3.
I'm going to go Drake. Biggie. And I'm stuck between Ye and Jay-Z. I want to put Jay-Z in there.
So you're saying Jay-Z?
Jay-Z, Drake, and Biggie.
And Big.
Yeah.
Do you have an order?
Do I have an order? Yeah.
What's the
It'll
order?
be Drake, Jay-Z, Biggie.
Biggie being top?
Yeah, top. People can relate. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of people relate with Tupac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you grow up in the ages that we grew up in, the 80s, baby, you know? So.
Here's going to be a real tough one for you. Top 3 favorite sneakers of all time. Colorway and silhouette.
Colorway and silhouette? All right. There's a sneaker that I've been hunting down right now that just released the Air Diamonds turf, the Dion's.
Yes.
The black and the white. Right now they've been crazy money for a size 13. Jesus Christ, close to $600. Kind of been debating. I don't think the shoe is worth it, but like that's one of like my top sneakers as growing up.
So you put the Diamond Turfs?
Yeah, the Diamond Turfs.
Okay, that's in there. You don't have to put them in order. That's one.
Another one is the Air Jordan 11, man. To me, the Air Jordan 11 was
what's the colorway?
The Concords.
Concord 11s, okay.
I bought that shoe so many times in my lifetime, dude. It's not even funny, bro. But it's the best. It allowed people to be sneakerheads. You know what I mean? I felt like that shoe. I know a lot of people put Air Jordan 1s and 3s and all that stuff. I get it. But the Air Jordan 11 put the stamp on it. It's like guaranteed. Like, there's no coming back from this shoe. Like, ain't no other company can do a shoe like that, can mimic a shoe like that.
I think the Concord 11s is going to be in every, I don't want to call them old heads because he ain't that old, but OG sneaker heads.
Oh, for sure.
Some type of 11. Bread 11s, Concords. I mean, some type of 11 got to be in there.
Yeah,
it's iconic.
You got to think about it. Jordan's favorite shoe, Tinker's favorite shoe, you know what I mean? It's pretty dope, in my opinion. And then we could do a Penny Hardaway. Actually,
really?
Yeah,
we could put a Penny in top 3.
Not the foam posits.
Okay.
We're talking about like the Penny 2s or something like that. Crap, I think it is the Penny 2, the Orlando away pair. Maybe you look it up, you put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen. I can't remember it by head, honestly.
It's the Penny 2 Orlando away pair. You have the home pair and you got the away pair.
Oh shit, that's Martin has that. Shout out to KFYS Martin. He was on the podcast. He wears the pennies all the time. No?
Yeah.
The white and blue.
The white and blue ones.
Yeah.
But the thing is that shoe dropped recently, both colorways.
Yep.
And they were so hard to get, bro. I swear to God, I'm like, what's up with all these OGs, non-Jordans, like hard to hit?
Because they're making a limited run.
They
know they're not going to sell like crazy, so they make a limited run of them and sell what they sell.
And shout out to like Dion. I putting his son into the mix.
Yep.
And I feel like it's helping out that lineup because now they released these 3 colorways and they're doing pretty well, man. It's pretty dope. I like it. I like where the sneaker space in the sense of out of Jordan brand is coming about.
So I know that you enjoy watching boxing now and then.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is your top 3 favorite boxers of all time?
Top 3 favorite boxers of all time. People are gonna hate me on this one.
But they can't hate you because this is your opinion.
Yeah, but you're gonna get those.
People gotta respect your opinion. If they don't, fuck them.
I guess. Let's get it. Let me take a swig of this.
Get comfortable.
All right. Ryan Garcia. I think he's like a.
All right, bro. This interview's over. I'm just playing. You really put Ryan Garcia. It's okay.
Dude,
It's your. Once again, it's your opinion. It's your
I
opinion.
think he's a really good boxer. I think he's just full of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He's still a kid mentally, in my opinion, right? And I think there's somebody there needs to kind of hold his hand and lead him to the right path, because you got people like that. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there. No offense, but there's people out there that you guys need to be babied, but have a freaking talent that you can't be naive about. You know what I mean? That you can't ignore the fact that he's freaking good. That left hook is like a no other left hook in the boxing game right now. We're talking about right now. I want to put in Mike Tyson in there.
Okay.
Too. Mike Tyson.
He'd be in my top 3 as well.
All right. Mike Tyson is definitely, he's like MJ when it comes to the boxing world, right? I never got to witness a Muhammad Ali, so I can't throw him in there. These are people that I'm going to name that I've witnessed fighting. I also enjoyed Oscar De La Hoya growing up.
That's a great.
Oscar De La Hoya was like an inspirational boxer because I boxed when I was a kid, and that was one boxer that I always looked up to boxing style. His boxing style was very sleek, smooth, and he was a hard puncher. So Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, and Ryan Garcia.
All right. So one thing that you're involved in is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
One of, let's call it a section that you're involved in on YouTube. We call it the Section 8, the fuck shit.
Oh, shit.
There's a lot of beefs and bullshit that happen in the fuck shit era of YouTube.
We're getting spicy, y'all.
All right. Have you ever started a beef or some type of bullshit on YouTube and it was fake for the clout?
No. So a lot of the beefs that at least that I was involved in are basically they started with me.
So what, you started the shit?
No, they started it with me. Like they found something or whatever, and they went ahead and I don't want to say attack me because they didn't physically attack me. They just attacked me through via like donations or verbally, being on panels and stuff like that. Because I like I said, I'm an open book, Joe. You know what I mean? I'm an open book. I speak my mind. I talk shit when I need to. And I don't talk shit to like offend people. I just talk my shit and people just disagree with my opinions. That's just what it is. And a lot of people disagree with what I got to say about a certain topic or whatever it is. And what happened is people take it offensive and they take it personal. I don't take it personal. I just interact with the argument because it's entertaining at the end of the day. And I know a lot of my friends don't like it, but hey, it is what it is. We don't.
Have you ever worn a pair of fake sneakers and claimed that they were authentic if someone ever asked you?
I've worn a fake sneaker, but never claimed that it was
authentic. So you never claimed it was authentic?
No, why?
You ever tried to sell a fake sneaker?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
All right, bet. Easy answer. Easy answer.
Hell no to the no. Thought Joe was going to come up with some shit. Well, on this day, we fought you.
Nah.
Wait, am I getting exposed here? Oh, man.
So, have you ever resold a sneaker that was gifted to you?
Yes. No. Actually, no. No.
Never resold a sneaker that was gifted to you?
Because I have a shoe, like gifted how? By like a friend?
A friend or family, yeah.
No, I've sold shoes that were given to me as like a promo or some shit like that.
A promo?
Yeah, like let's say for an example, like, yo, I'll give you this shoe, shout out my page, or I'll give you this shoe, tell people to come and buy at my store or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. But, like, I've only gotten one shoe gifted to me, which was the shoe from Sneaker Jacks, the Griffies, and I still have them.
Okay.
That I could recall. Unless it's something that I don't know.
No. That's why I'm asking.
No,
Honestly,
yeah,
I
nah.
tried to ask the questions I didn't know. To
Oh,
be honest
really?
with you, yeah, I'm asking questions I don't know.
So yeah, basically, no. The sneakers that I've resold or probably gave away, because I've given away, I want to say close to like good 20 pairs of sneakers in the lifetime of me doing.
Giving away like as gifts,
Like
like just
as
like
like giving away, like hey, as a giveaway, as like just random stuff. Like I from time to times I'll do a giveaway on let's say I'll throw like Zay will be live and he's doing his monthly Zayways. I'll give away a pair of shoes and just as a sponsor. Like hey,
just
I'm
like out of
sponsor.
love.
Yeah,
Just
just
shout
out
out
of
to the
love.
people.
Out of love because you got to think about it when you're sharing. I'm on his platform. Some of the people on his platform will come to mine, and I benefit off of it. So you can't just take and not give back. You got and in this community, a lot of people don't do it, and I kind of hate that. And those are the people that actually grow. But in my opinion, I'm more for like the people who especially they rock with us and put money in our pocket, or they hit the like button, leave comments every time. I'm constantly doing giveaways because I feel like I owe it to them. You know what I mean?
All right, bet. So you stated earlier that you were in the HVAC line of work. You've been doing it for how many years now?
About crap, I think almost 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider opening up your own company?
No.
Why?
Liability. It's a big thing, man. Liability is a big thing. The thing is that the HVAC industry, like at one point or another, you have to grow that business, especially like the way I will run it. You will need to grow it and need to hire employees. But not a lot of employees will have the same standards that the owners will have. So as in the trade that I'm in, I try to put myself in the position of the owners, see what their values is of their own company. If they just, hey, on a Tuesday they're going golfing just because their team is making money for him, then I know that he doesn't value the company as the same guy that gets down and dirty with his crew. So I've always been the type of person. I'm like, look, man, a lot of people don't give a shit nowadays. They just want a paycheck. And my mentality when it comes to that is like, nah, you gotta kind of want what you want in life, and a lot of people just don't want that. They just want a paycheck, and if they put a hole through a customer's attic or ceiling or whatever, they'll just clean themselves, probably sue you. Yeah, so it's just the liability is huge in the HVAC trade. So I seen it, and I'm kind of scared from that. That's one of the reasons why. It's because I'm scared of it. That's it.
Honestly, I disagree with you 100%, bro. You can't think about the what ifs. You can't think about you're so fucking good at what you do that I feel like you don't need nobody else they're taking money from you, bro. You could be doing this on your own. You can get your own truck. You get your own supplies. You don't even have to purchase your supplies up front. You purchase them as you go. You know the warehouses to get it from. You know the logistics of it. How fast did you fix my fucking beer can piece when the AC went out? I swear to God, look. It was right after one of the sneaker events that we had here in Orlando, right? Kicks Resale Sneaker Convention. Everybody came over to the crib afterwards, and then we had everybody in the building. Rafi was here. Chris pulled up. KPK. Ross was here. I for Kicks was here. Everybody, the whole fam was at the crib. We're all partying after the show, and my AC goes out. Topz is here. He's like, let me check it real quick. He goes to the back. I swear to God, give it 10 minutes. He's like, yo, it's just something that looks like a beer can. We call it a beer can. I'm going to run to the crib and get it for you real quick. I swear to God, within an hour, the AC was fixed. And he called it. He called it as probably your beer can before he even looked at it.
Just by the
so
sound.
Honestly, I really think you should start up I think you should take the fucking risk. You should start up your own company and make that bread, bro.
I could, but that's what I'm saying. There's at one point or another you're gonna have to grow that company, Joe.
I get it. You're gonna have to grow that company, but I feel like even you by yourself would probably make more than you're making right now working for somebody else. If you're a solo one-man team.
Yeah. Yes, you're super right. I agree with you 1,000%.
At this point, you can see that I'm talking to him as his boy. I'm not talking to him as the interviewer. Like it's just this is a normal ass conversation that we would be having if we're just
this guy gets on my fucking ass every time he has the opportunity. No homo, no diddy. All right, but he does say, and then the thing is that I know where I come from in that position, And trust me, when he has that conversation with me, I do think about it very, 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 very hard. But then, I look at I got a good friend of mine. He's my ex-boss, and I still talk to him to this day. And he showed me the good and the ugly of it. And then once he showed me the ugly, I was like, oh, I'm good, bro. And then, of course, you witness other stuff. Being in the trade for so long, I worked for him for 12 years before moving here to Orlando. And, it kind of like steered me away. So that's why I either do it on my own or, I just, a lot of times, what we call it side jobs, At the end of the day, the side jobs was what got me the money so I could pay for early sneakers or buy a 4 or 5 shoes to resell later on. The side money made me a lot of money. That's what's cool about me. I don't have to be in the HVAC trade, right? I can start a company hanging TVs on the walls, surround sound, cameras, surveillance cameras. I could do it all. I'm a jack of all trades. Like, I have battle wounds to prove it. You know what I mean? So
I'm about to say, what the fuck happened to your hand right now? That's just new.
Dude,
That's a new scar.
That's a new one. That's a new one, man. Freaking I don't know if you can zoom into that when you're editing the video, Joe. But yeah, it's basically a line set cover. I made a hole on it, and then it was raining, and my hand slipped. I was supposed to be wearing gloves, but to me, gloves are for pussies, bro.
Fuck OSHA.
Fuck them, bro. Fuck them. And I don't report this shit at all. I fucking put the fucking Band-Aid. My guy is like, yo, bro, you gonna go to the hospital for that? Like, it looked like I needed stitches too. And he's like, I looked at him, I'm like, bro, I look like a pussy to you? And he's like, sort of, kind of, but like, shit, dude, like, it looks bad. And I was like, nah, don't worry about it, bro. Been there, done that. I wrapped that shit up with some freaking tape. I put PVC glue, and freaking, it hurt like a bitch once I put it on. But I got it, and it stopped bleeding. And then once it stops bleeding, I'm good. You know what I mean? I keep it moving. But yeah, there was just some aluminum piece. And my hand slipped because it was raining. And then I ended up getting cut. And that sucks. So, excuse me. But in the HVAC trade, man, you get down and dirty, bro. You got to, man, And that's what I'm saying. It's a liability, bro. People can want to sue you and all kinds of stuff. You could burn somebody's house down by using torches. It's a huge liability. But I get where Joe's coming from, and trust me, I've thought about it 10 million times. Maybe one day.
All right, so this is going to be a segment I called Pick One. You pick this or that. Rapid fire. Christmas or Halloween.
Christmas.
Drums or flats.
Drums.
Pizza Hut or Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Smith & Wesson or Glock.
Smith.
Incredible Hulk or Jurassic Park coaster.
Velocicoaster.
Universal Studios or Island of Adventure.
Universal.
PlayStation or Xbox.
PlayStation.
Orlando or Miami.
Orlando.
Drake or Kendrick.
Drake.
Pepperoni or cheese pizza.
Shit. Fuck. I love both. We'll go cheese.
Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali.
Mike Tyson.
Coke or Pepsi.
Pepsi.
LeBron or Jordan.
Jordan.
Pub subs or Firehouse subs.
Firehouse.
KFC or Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Foot Locker or JD.
JD's whipping ass right now, bro, so I'm going to have to go with JD.
Trump or Biden.
I'm going to have to go with Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump.
Here we go again with the rapid fire questions. I'm going to give you one word. And give me the first word that comes to your head, but it cannot be the same word that I said.
Okay.
Florida.
Orlando.
Baseball.
Football.
Banga.
Another.
Universal.
Studios.
YouTube.
Annoying right now.
Money.
Hard.
Streaming.
I like.
Funny.
Stupid.
Sneakers.
Good. Cheap.
Jordan.
Goat.
Miami.
Heat.
Happy.
Joy.
Success.
Me. I'm sorry, dog. I'm winning right now. Not on YouTube, but in life. In life. I'm winning right now.
Will these things still be relevant in the next 5 years? I just need simple yes or no answers. TikTok,
No.
YouTube,
Yes.
LeBron James,
Yes.
sneaker conventions,
Yes.
Kanye,
Oh, hell yeah.
Travis Scott,
Hell yeah.
T Swift,
Yeah, I guess.
Retro Jordans,
Yes.
Asics,
No.
Spider Brand,
What is that?
New Balance,
Yes.
Hellstar,
Maybe not.
Eric Emanuel,
No.
Topz World.
Yes. It's a trends. A lot of that stuff is just trends right now. New Balance has always been a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can speak on it after the fact, but I think New Balance has always been a thing. It's always been for the dads and the OGs. You know what I mean? Like the abuelitos. You know what I mean?
You don't think it'll still be hype later on?
Like hype.
Hype as it is now. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen New Balance or Asics
No.
so fucking hype as it
The
is right now.
past 3 years, New Balance has been kind of like putting a name with stuff, especially like doing these collabs with Fresh Goods and the and I think they did a collab that was pretty big. There was a DC version or whatever it was. New Balance is always, I've always felt like New Balance has always done their thing when it came for shoes. Like it was the #1 recommended orthopedic shoe at one point. You know.
Comfort. The shoes all known for comfort.
Yeah, so I definitely was never mad at it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Asics has always been a super comfortable shoe, especially with the gel light insoles and stuff like that. They're just right now they're doing their thing, man. People are just they want to look something a little different. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening right now in the whole sneaker thing. And you know what I love about sneakers right now? That everything is not just like the super hype stuff, right? You still get the Travis Scotts and the Travis Scott collabs and the but look at the resale market for these Alma Mater 3s.
Retail or under.
Under, dude.
Crazy.
And I love it. And I'm a low key, I consider myself a low key sneaker reseller. Shout out to eBay. That's allowing me to eat. But like I like that shit. I like to see that people struck out on retail because, you know, a lot of people went in and bought, but then they're like, oh, I'm going to flip this thing because the shoes are not selling. I always tell people, man, those are your opportunities to buy, you know? Even if you're a reseller, if you got some capital to, you know, fall back on, literally, those shoes are freaking, it's like putting money in the bank, and it increases interest in it after a while, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Take my opinion with a grain of salt, by the way.
Do you think sneaker reselling will still be a sustainable business in the next 5 years?
Of course. Right now, people ain't got no money. That's the thing. And it all falls back to the government, the economy, you know, the inflation that we're in and stuff like that. I don't want to get into politics here if it's okay with you, but...
I don't mind. I don't really speak too much about it, but I mean, you go ahead.
But it plays into the same thing with homes and like with houses and cars. At one point, like you couldn't buy a brand new car. You're buying a used car for more than what the brand new car is really worth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like it's crazy the past 3 years what we're able to witness. But yeah, it's just a reality, bro. It's just reality. The government right now is not allowing people to do what they need to do. And they're not allowing people to do what they do with their money. And people are just scared right now to spend it, bro, because, you know, everything is up. So, you know, just go out there and vote November 5th. Put your express yourself out there. That's all I recommend. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I just go out there and do your thing. You know what I mean? If you want change or whatever, just make sure you guys voice your opinion, man. Don't hide it anymore. No more hiding, y'all. It's no bueno. Back to you, Joe.
All right, so I started up a new segment on here, and I'm pretty much social media lives forever. Facts. But the past is the past. But once again, social media lives forever. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you a picture and explain it. Explain this.
Oh, man, that's like 2003, maybe? 2003? 2002?
You look like a little boy.
Yeah, that's actually So I had a friend of mine. Shout out to my boy Chavington. Chavington. His sister's 15th party. That was his sister's 15th
Si-
party.
sister's 15th.
Yeah, his sister was
Bro, that
turning
looks like a
15.
wild ass 15th party. Was it Miami?
Yeah, Miami, bro. Like we were wild.
Don't see it on the
So
screen.
I went. So I went to a private school in high school called Monsignor Pace, and those are all my rich boys. You know what I mean? My boys, they got the money. You know, they got the nice cars. You know, and all that good stuff. And then when it was time to party, they knew how to. Their parents knew how to throw a party because they got the money to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to my boy Jose. He actually lives out here in Claremont. So shout out to my boy Jose, man, and his sister, Jenny.
Jenny?
Yeah. Dan, how'd you find that?
I'm not gonna lie, I had to go on. I went to your mutual friends. I went to Facebook. I went to tag photos. I went to fucking everything to find just the best one I can
Oh
find.
man, Jesus.
And I was like, damn, no, he was young. Let me get that. Let me get the explanation. Let me see what's going on
I haven't
here.
seen that picture in years.
I got it off of somebody else's profile. I don't know who. I think I accidentally liked one of their pictures.
Brian?
So if you see a Joseph Dawood like a picture and it's from they're watching this, that's what I was doing. I swear
Was
I'm
it
not creeping on you. I'm just,
Was it a Brian?
I don't remember.
No?
I went through like 72 people's profiles to find out, bro.
Holy shit, dude! Salute to you, bro. That's one thing about Joe, man. That I know Joe is doing interviews on other people and stuff like that. But let me tell you about something about Joe. Joe is a person that when he's put his mind into something, he will not stop until he gets it done, bro. And that's what I love about you, man. You know
Thank
what I
you,
mean?
bro.
So that's what I love about you.
All right, so I know you're hustling. You're doing the HVAC, doing the YouTube, doing a little bit of everything. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, putting 5 years. I should be Gucci. You know what I mean? Probably getting ready to probably putting Jamie into like some type of college because she is in high school right now. She's a freshman, so she's probably gonna be figuring out stuff like that. See myself doing that. Also see myself probably I don't know, traveling more with my family. I want to travel with them more. I want to take them to Europe, to Japan. I went there when I was a small kid. So I would like them to experience stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely 5 years is gonna be getting ready to start traveling with the family, cause I'll have one kid out of school already, the other one working her way out of school as well. So
I think Jake's interrupted us every interview that I've done.
Really?
Martin, Ross, and Chris, yeah.
shout out to Jake, man. That's probably one of the best kicks for your soul. Jake is probably one of the best dogs out there, hands down, for sure. But yeah, definitely traveling more at that point with the family and stuff like that as a group. And it'll be fun because the kids will be like Jamie's 15 now, Avery's 12. So Jamie will probably be 18, 19 years old 5 years from now. You know what I mean? So like they can relate more. Cause I'm never gonna get old, dude. I'm always gonna be stuck with the trends. Gonna be doing all the dabbing and all the nays and all that, bro. Trust me, man. I'm gonna be the coolest old man out there, for a fact. I know that for a fact.
But, so you've been through a lot of shit in life. Goods, bads, ups, downs. For somebody watching out here right now, give some type of positive affirmations or some type of advice that they can take and relate for themselves. Just some positive words about any. It could be about anything: work, relationship, business, whatever. Just some type of advice that you can, and try to focus on one thing and just give them some type of advice.
I'm gonna just give them one thing, right? And it's gonna relate to everything in general. If you see yourself in a position that you can't get out of, keep going. Keep going and don't give up. The moment that you set yourself in your mind to the point that you're saying that you can't do this, you're fucked. You're gonna fail. As soon as you tell yourself that you got it, that you got this, trust me, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because it's all mental. Shit that people go through in life, mentally, physically, whatever it is, it all falls back mentally. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people need to kind of step back and they should look at what they did wrong and talk to people You know, don't keep that shit within you. Talk to your friends. Talk to somebody. You know, people make careers out of this shit, and then go talk to them if you can, or talk to a friend. Even if you're speaking out, it's gonna help you out because you took it out of your system. You're not holding it anymore. Once you do that, that'll be the first step, and the next step is tell yourself that you got this, and just keep moving, keep working on what you're working on, and keep going forward, bro. Forget about what's happening left, and forget about what's happening right. Just pay attention to what's in front of you, because that's the answer. The answer is in front of you always. So just stick to your guns, keep your head up, and fuck everything else, bro. And just get yourself out of that hole one way or another. You'll figure it out.
Topz, Adrian, I appreciate you pulling up, my brother.
Hey, thank you, man.
If you go ahead and shout your stuff out.
Yo, you can check me out, Topz World, on YouTube, Instagram, with the blue check. They gave it to me, I promise. But yeah, man, salutes to Joe. I appreciate you for allowing me to come on your show. Hopefully, people were entertained and they were able to entertain themselves watching some bullshit. And salutes to everybody, man. Y'all need to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this man over to 1,000 subscribers, because we need to get this shit monetized, bro. He needs to pay me.
No, I didn't even want to be monetized, to be honest with you.
No, really?
No, I don't want to have to be cut off by YouTube because of cursing or any of that other bullshit, whatever it is. So honestly, I'm trying to keep it as raw as possible. Like, I wanted to keep it as raw as possible. I don't care about YouTube's bullshit. Cool. Honestly, I do this shit for fun, honestly, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
At the moment. If we can monetize it later somehow, some way, that's great. But as of right now, I'm just trying to focus on bringing the best podcast, the realest shit that I can. Is really
you know what? It can't get any realer than this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we met through sneakers. And that's the cool thing about this shit. What I love about being a sneaker YouTuber is meeting a lot of us together. I think it was Sneaker Travelers 2018, 19 or something like that. Shout out to Sneaker Travelers. But yeah, definitely that's where we met, me and Joe. And to be honest with you, like, no cap, it's probably one of the best days of my life. I think that week itself, I was with the Vintage. I was with AJ. I was with a few cats, and we had a great time. You know, we went out to places, museums and shit. You know, if you know, you know. But yeah, basically, we connected, and ever since then we just been homies, man. He's done shit for me that my own family members wouldn't do for me, bro. It's crazy. So I appreciate you. But with that being said, man, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you.
Once again, we drop on a new video every single Tuesday of the week. Each month, so we got 4 episodes a month. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on this video. Go follow Topz on all of his platforms. Now we got Canelo to go watch. We got the UFC events to go watch. We about to get shit-faced tonight.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, but you probably will. One shot gets you going.
Just 1 or 2 shots, we'd be litty like a titty.
We gotta get a bottle of Hennessy. No, I'm serious. I was going to do that after Publix, but you pulled up too early. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. This is episode 4. We'll see y'all for episode 5 next week on Tuesday. Peace.